have newly fallen into unemployment. Over 500 industrial factories have closed. More than half of industrialists and business owners are either in prison or forced into hiding. The government is running by borrowing 700 to 900 crore taka from banks every day. Project costs have been increased by 50% to 250%. At the same time, militancy is rising. Women and children are facing torture, rape, humiliation. And ordinary people no longer feel secure in their own lives. Extortion, murder, kidnapping have become regular features of daily life. These are not just numbers or isolated incidents. Behind them, there is a family, a worker, a farmer, a small business owner, a mother who cannot buy food for her children, and a young person who no longer see hope. But let me also remind you what Bangladesh had achieved. The welfare of the people has always been the purpose of my deep politics. My father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, gave his life for the ideal, and I have carried the ideal with full commitment. During my 5 terms as a Prime Minister, we used long term planning, sound financial management, disciplined implementation to place Bangladesh on a strong foundation. After 2008, across 16 years and 4 consecutive terms, we implemented major projects such as Padma Bridge, Metro Rail, Rupur Nuclear Power Plant, Matarbari Deep Sea Port, Kandafuli Tunnel, Bangabandhu Satellite. We maintained GDP growth between 6.5% to 7.5%. Our development projects were not vanity projects. They were part of building national capacity. Our social programs were not charity, they were investments in human dignity. We made Bangladesh stand tall. We made it known as the rising tiger of Asia. Bangladesh's crisis is not only a domestic crisis, it affects regional peace, security, trade, development, and human dignity. That is why I call upon the international community and all the friends of Bangladesh to stand with the people of Bangladesh in their struggle for democracy, justice, and peace. A stable Bangladesh matters for South Asia, for the Bay of Bengal, for development partners, and for all countries that believe in democracy, rule of law, and justice. The next decade can be a decade of recovery and renewal, but only if democracy is restored and the people are allowed to decide their own future. That is why I make these demands clearly. The ban on the Awami League must be lifted, political prisoners must be released, false cases must be dropped, freedom of speech must be restored, media freedom must be protected, judicial independence must be guaranteed. Law enforcement agencies must serve the people, not those who use power for revenge. These are not demands for one party only. There is necessary steps to save Bangladesh. Whatever fate awaits me, I will return to my people. I cannot stay away while my beloved countrymen are suffering. I know I may be detained, I may be sent to prison, they may try to enforce verdicts issued in fabricated cases, but fear cannot decide my duty to the people. My life moved beyond calculations of personal safety long ago. In 1971, I was in imprisonment with my mother. My son, Joy, was born in captivity. In 1975, I lost my family. I spent 6 years in exile. After returning home, I fought against military ruler, dictatorship, and political conspiracies. There were 19 assassination attempts against me. Even the grenade attack of 21st August 2004 could not stop me. Therefore, I am not worried about my own future. I am worried about the future of Bangladesh. I want to return because the people deserve security, development, prosperity, and peace. They deserve a state that protects them, an economy that gives them opportunity, and a democracy that gives them rights. My return and the return of the Awami League to the democratic process is not about power. It is about putting Bangladesh back to the right track. It is about reviving the country's path of development, progress, secularism, stability. I want to return to Bangladesh to one purpose, to stand beside the people and help improve their lives. The people are the source of all power. I believe in them, I trust them, I love them, and I will return to them. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu. Thank you very much for listening me and giving me so much time. Thank you.
For side input, and I would request you please to take a couple of questions from our colleagues before you go, and then we can direct the question to some other people. Venkat, please. I'll give me Venkat. Wait for the mic, and we'll give priority to our members. Then I'll give you. Just let me thank you.
On? Can you hear me? Okay. Madam Sheikh Hasina, have you decided on the date on which you're going to go back to your country? Because the present regime says the moment you arrive in Dhaka, they're going to arrest you. What are your plans if they arrest you? Have you put together any team of lawyers to defend you in a court of law? What are your plans? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Actually, I was not ready to take answer, but when you ask me, after going back, they may arrest me. I'm telling you one thing. That is 81, when I return home. That time also they tried to stop me. Jia Rahman was in power, but I went there. But 1983, I was arrested. And again in 1985, 1987, there are several times. Even 2007, that time also I was outside the country, but when I wanted to return home, they tried to stop me, but they could not. I returned home. So I know that they may put me in the jail or they may kill me, anything may happen, but still I have to go back. You are friend of Bangladesh. You are here. I know you will support me. So the people's support, it is very important for me. Yes, I am with them. Thank you. Joy, Saju will take the question, right?
I hope Madam Hasina can answer this question. Sajib is a U.S. citizen. The U.S. ambassador to India has recently visited Bangladesh and expressed his confidence in Mr. Tariq Rahman's leadership. And Sajib is, of course, I'm aware that you have dual citizenship, Bangladesh as well as the U.S. But how do you view the U.S. ambassador's remarks and his support also offering further deepening of trade relations with Bangladesh? And also, you said, Sajib, that Bangladesh runs the danger of becoming another Pakistan. But you are aware that one two countries, the country of domicile, the United States, under President Trump, has a particularly close relationship to Pakistan and is now building one with Bangladesh. So, should Madam Hasina return, how do you intend to, where do you see the future of relations with the United States? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Look, the United States has its own goals. Yes, this is. I'm a dual citizen. What Ambassador Gore's remarks, they are simply diplomatic remarks. Those are standard things any diplomat is going to say, and the current U.S. administration, their focus is on trade. They are not focused on democracy, human rights, any of that. Their focus is to increase trade with the U.S. No matter what. So that is what this, the policy this administration is continuing. However, as you are very familiar, in the U.S., it is a very democratic country. The government changes, policies change completely, and the U.S. has close relations with Pakistan now, but a few years ago they didn't. So this can all change very quickly.
Yeah, hello, this is Shaumuntok from DW. So my question is that since you want to go back to Bangladesh, all of you said that, what's your plan, how to enter Bangladesh, and have you had any conversation with the current government at any capacity?
I think my mother wants me to answer that as well. No, we are not in communication with the current government at all. She is doing this. She wants to do this regardless of what the government of Bangladesh wants.
Good evening. My question is, the Sheikh Hasina has been in India for 2 years, roughly. And how has her stay been? Has she been in touch with the government of India and its officials? And the fact that she's keen to go back, is this something the government of India is aware of? And how does the government feel? Because the Prime Minister of India in the past has said that Sheikh Hasina is my sister.
Well, obviously, the fact that she wants to go back has made international headlines, so I'm sure there isn't anyone in India who is not aware. With regards to how they're treating her, they are treating her like a head of state. They are treating her very well. She's staying as with the full services and security of a head of state. They have shown her, Prime Minister Modi's government has shown her the utmost respect, and for that I am eternally grateful.
This is Vasini Heather from The Hindu. I wanted to ask former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina did really detail what happened in those 2 months. However, there has been one demand that we've heard from the protesters, from the students in Dhaka quite often. Did she regret the violence? Does she regret killings of protesters there? Does she feel sorry about what happened eventually and the events that led up to her coming to India at that time?
Look, this question of regret and apologies has been raised, but you see, the Yunus regime and the BNP regime has continued what I mentioned in my speech, immunity, indemnity. So they have indemnified killings. They have legalized killings. The killings of police officers, the killings of civilians, the killings of Awami League members. So in this situation, and you have heard my mother express that This was a violent situation. So if one set of killings is legal, then how does the question of apology arise? Why does it arise? You can't have both. You can't have one set of killings being legal and another set someone has to apologize for. So the day the indemnity is lifted, the day the protesters who killed police officers and civilians and Awami League members are arrested, then the Awami League will apologize, will express regret. But until that day, there is nothing the Awami League to apologize for, because currently all killings in Bangladesh are legal.
My name is Sultana Rahman. I'm from Bangla News Network. Honorable former Prime Minister, আপনাকে সালাম. Maybe I'm the only journalist from Bangladesh here. I'm really excited and emotional too. It's a great opportunity to ask you a question that is, you know, the basic foundation of Bangladesh is under threat. That is our liberation war. Many people, hundreds of thousands of people, they are concerned, they are dying, but still they are sad. They are upset about the history, what is happening on our history in 1971. And my question is to you. I talk all walks of life. They asked me when she's coming. You told that you are coming in December. What is your actual plan? Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, my mother is the only one that can answer that. I think she has left. She's not.
No, I'm here. I can answer. No problem. Well, you see, I just declared that I'm coming. I'm going to Bangladesh. Okay. Now the date and everything. Of course, when time will come, I will tell you. I told everybody. I hope that the people. Actually, I received response from all the people. So I believe that Bangladesh people suffered a lot, but I cannot take it, and that's why I decided to go back. The time December month is our victory month, so I want to go back in the month of December. I know I may face anything, but what happened? Bangladesh need reconciliation. Bangladesh needs constitutional development and constitutional position. Bangladesh people should have their constitutional right, justice. Now they have nothing. Economically, everything ruined. Politically, there is no such politics. No one can talk. No one can speak. Yes, there was the election. Everyone said, yes, this is a good election. Okay, fine. Then why the persecution is going on? Still they are arresting our people, torturing them, killing. Why? So I believe in democracy. I believe in secular democratic system. So that's why I want to go back, and the time and everything will go. And the history. Now already they destroyed all our symbols of our victory. The liberation war, our victory. But everything has been destroyed. So we have to bring it back. Because this country we liberated, it is our pride. So I want to bring back that pride for our people, and so they can stand by themselves and proudly they can say that so we liberated the country, so our history should prevail. That's all. And thank you very much. You speak always in favor of our liberation victory. But at this moment, you know what is happening. Those who lost the war, now they are praising them. They are okay. I don't want to make much comment. Thank you.
TV, you had given us an interview where you first revealed that you will be going back to your homeland in December this year. But I also want to communicate. Your son just said that there's no communication happening with the government. But would you want some kind of a back channel with the government before you revisit and return to your homeland, or would you want some kind of a mediation to happen from any neutral party or any neutral country? I ask this especially because today and yesterday, the Bangladesh government has put a blanket ban on your speeches and statements. So, how would you intend to now communicate with your own people back in Bangladesh? Thank you very much.
Here is our friendly country. Anytime Bangladesh is in a disastrous position, India always stand behind them and they give shelter every time. 1971, then 75, and still. Now, government to government relationship, that is different. But India always has been a great friend, and I know they will remain that. Now, about us, yes, I told you that I was not ready to leave my country. I didn't know that I am coming here, but somehow I reach here. One day, perhaps it will be another. How I am, because all our people, they brought me here. But they took shelter. Okay. So, as a friendly country, they always remain as a friend. But I want to go back to my own country. So I believe that I should go. I'm going for my people. It is not the matter of government.
Check.
Let's take 2-3 questions at one time. Madam still with us. That will make it easy for all of us. I try to accommodate everybody, but please make it short. No need for any observation. Just short question.
I'm telling you one thing. I can see so many hands. If you have so many questions, there is the email address. There is the email address. If you
When do you intend to return back? Is there a specific date? And what message do you want to send to the people of Bangladesh? And how do you respond to the criticism of your government's handling of recent political unrest and protest? One more question that I would like to put out is, how do you respond to calls for... Also, what are your priorities for Bangladesh's economy? As you have already mentioned about it. So if you would like to respond to that.
Madam Hasina, this is Ayushi Agarwal from ANI. Your party, Awami League, continues to remain banned in the country. But if the Awami League is eventually allowed to participate in elections, would you seek to lead the party again?
This is Yeshi Seli from Business India. What kind of support are you expecting from people in Bangladesh? What is the percentage of people who will still support Awami League? And do you expect the youth to come out and welcome you once you decide to walk inside Bangladesh?
Take 3 questions and then we go second round and that's it. Yeah, I've tried my best. It'll be hard, kind.
Former Prime Minister Hasina, I have a very personal question to you. Last time you went back to Bangladesh in 1981, you went to the Nizamuddin Dargah, which has a very strong connect with your family. Will you go to the Dargah this time again, given the fact that your father also had a connect with the Dargah?
Yes, ma'am, please. Madam Hasina. Unmute yourself. yourself, please. Anik, can you unmute her? From there. Both are mute. Unmute. Unmute, please. Unmute yourself, madam. You are muted. Okay. I think. Any other questions you wanted to raise? Because we are unable to get her online. Yes, please. Spanish TV. Yes, AP. Yeah, take the mic, please. Yeah. Yeah, there. Yeah, ladies behind you. Yeah.
So, Madam Hasina, I want to ask, do you plan to surrender to the authorities and face justice, both you and the other people who have been convicted?
Yes, please. Yeah. Ladies, yeah. Yeah. Behind you, sorry. Yes.
Madam
just
Hasina,
take two,
this
three
is
questions.
Nainima Basu, an independent journalist. Wanted to understand, as you said, you are aware that you're facing a death penalty. How do you plan to counter that? And also, the Indian government has said that they do not endorse whatever you've said today. So, what is the conversation you're having with the Indian government? Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, please, yourself. Final question here. Yeah.
Tripti Lahiri with the Wall Street Journal. You have said that you're willing to face prison if you are able to return. But what if the Bangladesh government denies you entry? What would you do then?
I hope she's on the line to answer. Let's wait and see if she's online so we don't waste our time. Yes, ma'am, please, can you hear us? Unmute yourself. Or Mr. Saqib also, you can do it. He's gone? Yeah.
What I want to say that all the questions already I answered many of the paper or media before that, and that's why I feel no need, because going back to Bangladesh, I already told you, and visiting the serene place, this is our custom. Definitely, usually we do it. So Nizamudi Aule or any place we can go, we can visit. That's the one thing. Another thing is that most of the question I think already I have answered you in the past in the media. Now the government, what government will do, it is their matter. I have decided to go, I will go. And when time will come, you will be able to know everything. Okay? Now I think I have there is an email address. If you have more question, you can send it there, then you will get your answer. So I don't want to take much of time. So thank you very much. Thank you again for arranging all this event. It's a wonderful place, and all of them are present here. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. It's very nice to talk to you. Yeah.
Thank you for having you with us today. It was an honorable meeting, and we all enjoyed. And I'm sure that we will wish you, all of us, will pray for your safe return home and goodwill for Bangladesh. I just wanted, before we end the session, to ask the Minister, former Minister Muhammad Ali As-Siddiq, to acknowledge the presence of some of the Bangladeshi leaders among the audience. Please, could you please?
Thank you very much, the distinguished journalists, the reporters, and you covered up the valuable issues. Today, from all the way to Europe, our all European, Awami League President, Muhammad Nazrul Islam is here. I would like to recognize him. No, I have another person, Dr. Pradeep Ranjan Kaur from New York, from all the way, he presents here. And, we want all sorts of your assistance and help to go back to Honorable Prime Minister to Bangladesh, restore the democracy and human rights. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming.
Will be answering. Our former Prime Minister and the President of Bangladesh Awami League will be answering all the questions through the email. Please, I think we have circulated the email, so please get in touch.
Thank you, Areen. I think we all welcome you all for tea and coffee and snacks. Join us. And if you want to take any bites separately from the distinguished guests, feel free to question and ask them. Thank you for being here. It's difficult to control. Bye.
There is also her script, the transcript of her speech.